This is MTV News for Wednesday, the 24th of March. In the headlines, lead negotiator for government says current industrial action by public workers won't change the fact that government cannot pay increases at this time. Technical and Allied Workers Union meet with the management of Grenada Airports Authority on saving jobs during financial crisis. Poultry farmers ask retailers to empathize as the cost of feed increases. And in sport, President of the Grenada Football Association impressed with Spice Boys. Their preparation, of course, for qualifier in El Salvador. We'll have details to those and other stories coming up for you. So right after the break with public forecast information also. So do stay with us.
Angie, don't you know that you should not fly kites near electrical poles and wires? You should only fly it in open areas. If the kite gets stuck, it can cause power outages throughout the village.
Then I'll just pull it down, Johnny. Simple.
No, you shouldn't do that. You can get shocked. You should call Grenlec at 237 and they will come and help.
Alright.
Never fly kites near the power lines. If your kite ever gets tangled, do not attempt to remove it on your own. A message from Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
The first segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Welcome back. Tony Julian with the details. With government's inability to increase public servant salary by 4%, there's been increased industrial action, especially by the teachers. Leader of the joint negotiating team, Oliver Joseph, says the industrial action will not change the fact that government cannot pay right now. He adds that the salary deferral is at present before the Labour Commissioner for appeasement. Therefore, coming out of that meeting, the government negotiating team and the Grenada Union of Teachers GUT agreed to meet at the end of March.
The matter of the deferral of the 4% to public sector workers is ongoing. The Grenada Union of Teachers wrote to the Labour Commissioner for conciliation. We met and decided that at the end of March, both teams, that is the GNT, Government Negotiating Team, and the GUT, will meet to review government's fiscal situation to make a determination on the way forward.
Joseph reiterates that the government has a contractual agreement to pay the workers. However, due to COVID-19 and its negative implications, government cannot afford to pay the increase right now. He added that when it is paid, it will be done retroactively.
We have a contractual obligation to pay the 4%, and we have made it abundantly clear. Given the crisis caused by COVID-19, we are not in a position to pay it now, but whenever it is paid, it will be done retroactively. It is not in the government's interest to delay the payment, but the reality is that we are not collecting enough recurrent revenue to meet the recurrent expenditure, and therefore we cannot increase on the recurrent expenditure to meet the demand at this stage.
Meanwhile, protest action continues at RBTT Grenada Limited. Speaking to MTV News today, Andre Lewis said that there was an engagement scheduled for today. However, if the matter is resolved, then there will be no need for the workers to continue their protest.
The Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union and its members at RBTT Bank continued protest action at the bank in Grandance over the failure to seriously attempt to resolve several outstanding issues.
Well, the workers were out yesterday, and if you happen to pass on there this evening, you may just see them out again. Because our position is that anytime there is any planned engagement with the Antigua Commercial Bank, workers will be unavailable, and therefore they will be on the outside.
President General of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andre Lewis, says a scheduled engagement was supposed to take place today. Lewis says the Antigua Commercial Bank has nothing to do with the protests, but the issue is with RBC Caribbean.
No, this is not about Antigua Commercial Bank. Antigua Commercial Bank is the one that has acquired or that has bought out RBTT Grenada. So they are the new entrant into the banking industry in Grenada through the purchasing of RBTT Grenada. The issue is with RBC Caribbean, who owns RBTT.
Lewis says the struggle continues.
Who are the original owners or the owners of RBTT? ACB, Antigua Commercial Bank, has purchased. Based on where we are, the status quo remains, and therefore the struggle continues. But history and life lessons have taught us in Tau and in the wider workers' struggle to take each day as it comes.
Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
The management of the Grenada Airports Authority has announced that it's seeking to cut back on operational costs and therefore has been engaging stakeholders, specifically the Technical and Allied Workers Union TAWU, representing more than 200 workers within the establishment. MTV has been speaking with the president of the Technical and Allied Workers Union about the recent development. He indicated their main focus is to preserve jobs.
As the management of the Maurice Bishop International Airport continues to struggle to stay afloat due to the economic fallout globally, they have opted to receive assistance from the government of Grenada in the sum of $1 million. But even that is not enough. President of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andre Lewis, says the union is aware of the situation and has been in discussions with the management at the airport and is seeking ways to address it with some urgency.
The union and the airport has been involved in discussing some of the challenges that they face. And we have undertaken to respond to them by today as to the way forward, which would involve meeting in the not too distant future to come up with ways and means of mitigating the impact on workers. Our main trust is to ensure that there isn't any loss of income or anything to workers.
The topic of retrenching workers may also be on the table. Lewis says the union is seeking the interests of the workers and the main focus is job preservation.
And our objective is to ensure that workers are not negatively impacted from the point of view of loss of income. Yes, so there is a discussion that is taking place. We met on Monday, and we are expected to meet again in the very near future on these matters. It is the airport to put out the release, yes, but in openness, yes, we have engaged with all the shop stewards and the airport.
Lewis told MTV the state of the airport finances is being discussed and therefore there isn't much more he can say on the matter at this time.
The objective of the union in discussing with the airport is for us to find ways and means of ensuring, through whatever sacrifices that has to be done, that and whatever changes that needs to be made, that the workers do not suffer any loss of basic income or do not suffer any loss. Because if you are sent home, it may presuppose that there will be a reduction in your income. So our objective is to ensure that workers continue to receive their basic pay.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
Well, the industrial climate is building in various sectors island-wide as workers seem to be upset with the treatment meted out to them by their employers. Labour senators saying all they're demanding is to be treated with respect, as we hear in this report from Rachel Bean.
The industrial climate in recent weeks has been heating up, with public servants protesting for 4% increase in salary, nutmeg workers demanding better working conditions, and RBTT workers demanding respect from their employers. According to Labour Senator, the issue is the lack of respect for workers, especially the struggle for the 4% increase. The Labour Senator says the government is using COVID-19 as an opportunity to not pay the increase.
It's an arrogant approach by the government, and we know that the government has budgeted for this, but they see COVID as an opportunity, as a second thought, to try to get away from paying this now, because it is simply a matter of prioritizing. As you drive around the country, the island of Grenada, Caracampity, Matney, you see a number of government activities taking place that may seem to have designation for political benefits to the ruling administration.
Lewis says it is not and cannot be business as usual.
Because things are tight and you're asking us to make sacrifice, we have a right, apart from being regular citizens, but of people who are directly involved in the request that you're making, to look and see how you are spending. And it can be business as usual. It can be business as usual. So it is a means of trying to weaken the labor movement, and we have sense that there seems to be an orchestrated, organized move to get at organized labor.
Senator Lewis is reassuring workers that the union is not obsolete and therefore will continue to fight for workers' rights.
We have demonstrated this, and obviously in all aspects people will have varying concerns. I mean, it's a normal part of things. It would be useful to ask from these workers, if this is the case, what are the specifics they are speaking about? Yes, but we will continue to be out there representing our members and workers, and not just members, but workers on a whole. Yes, I mean, as we speak right now, we are fighting the RBTT battle. The airport matter has come up. Yes, you know, we're dealing with the spicing matter, the spicing battles. Different things require different approaches because we have different circumstances.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
In other news this evening, poultry farmers are pleading with retailers to be understanding of the latest increase in prices of eggs and local chicken, even as they wait on government to engage stakeholders in the poultry industry and review the monopoly with Caribbean Agro Industries.
Due to the recent increase in the price of feed by Caribbean Agro Industries, farmers have been forced to raise the price of local eggs and chicken. However, they are now pleading with some retailers and members of the general public to be a bit more understanding of the increase. According to President of the Grenada Poultry Association, Jason Phillip, farmers are struggling to stay afloat.
We do have a disadvantaged situation where we have retailers who are purchasing from our farmers and some members of the general public who are downright stating that they're refusing to pay more to the farmers because, as far as I'm concerned, they may not see the justification for farmers increasing the prices at this point. We are putting a plea out as an organization. The association is putting a plea for our retailers and persons purchasing from our farmers to please understand that the farmers have no choice in the matter of increasing the prices. And if we care about keeping our farmers in business, we are asking the public to please, you may negotiate with the farmer, but you have to respect the fact that the farmer has no choice in the increases in its prices.
He says the increase in prices is also due to the increased cost of production. However, whilst some members of the public are sympathetic to the farmers' plight, others are refusing to accept the new prices.
However, we're seeing that farmers are still being placed at a disadvantage through several of the retailers who currently refuse to increase the cost of what they're paying to the farmers in terms of for their produce. Farmers are currently being railroaded, if I can call it that way, when the retailers are not considering the fact that a farmer cannot be selling their product at pre-COVID prices when we have these levels of significant increases. The increases have not just happened only on feed, but the increases has also happened on petrol. Increases have happened on the purchase of day-old chicks, as well as other things that you use, implements that you use on your farm.
He says their main focus right now is to lower the cost of production and for government to review the existing monopoly with Caribbean Agro-Industries.
We are not asking for the government to have the company closed, or we're not asking for Caribbean Agro to stop doing business. But what we're asking for the government to do is to end the monopoly that currently exists with Caribbean Agro so that it allows for us as farmers to have the options of choice. We should choose whether or not, whether we want to do business with Caribbean Agro or not.
For MTV News, I am Troy Gill.
Students of the Grand Dance Academy are celebrating Easter a bit early as they were dressed on Friday in colors and decorated Easter eggs. According to the teacher, this is to allow children to look forward to something exciting, considering there was no celebration in 2020 due to COVID-19.
In the spirit of Easter, the students at the Grand Dance Academy, dressed in various colors, brought some light to the school as they decorated Easter eggs. The coronavirus pandemic is changing the way people celebrate major events and holidays, and adapting to the new norm is important, not just for adults but also for children. According to teacher at the school, Catherine Lalji, the event is dubbed Easter Gala.
Grand Dance Academy, we celebrate our Easter event, and we call it Easter Gala, where the children, instead of dress down, they dress up. So in all their hats and dresses and pretty colors and stuff. And it's all because we wanted them to look forward to something because of all that's happening in the world and COVID and Corona and all of this thing. So we wanted them to feel a little relaxed, that it's normal for them to have a little fun. So we decided to have an Easter Gala where they dress up instead of dress down.
Lalji says the Easter eggs were made by the students.
So they're here today with the Easter eggs. The Easter eggs that they made and the baskets, the Easter eggs, they had to use recycled things. So none of the eggs are real eggs. They must use recycled stuff and made the Easter eggs. And the teachers, included the students, created the baskets where they paint and all of that for themselves. And we just help them put it together. So most of the work of it is the kids did it all by themselves.
Grade 3 teacher explained what she's looking forward to for Easter.
Well, the most thing I'm looking forward to is seeing the smiles on their face. For this Easter season, I could see there's a smile and a little relax in them. They was really tense up with all the work we keep giving them and stuff like that. So to see them relax and being kids again, running and playing a little bit, that's what we were looking forward to the most.
For MTV News, Rachel Bean.
The evening news for Wednesday was still ahead. Health Minister says vaccination process continues to be affected by misinformation.
The first segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with GUT Cooperative Credit Union. It's where you belong.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your card through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Dreaming of taking a break and escaping to an idyllic, happy place? Well, finding it does not require you to go too far. You already live in paradise. All it takes is for you to go out and discover it. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique are blessed with a wide variety of accommodation that satisfy any taste and budget. Find the one that suits you and your family and treat yourself while having peace of mind that your health and safety is a priority. Knowing that we have gorgeous waterfalls, stunning beaches, and flavorful cuisine, let's be tourists in our own islands and enjoy paradise at home.
Visit www.puregrenada.com/deals to choose your amazing experience today.
Grenada, are you ready? Football is back with the first round of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Grenada versus the U.S. Virgin Islands at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Your Spice Boys are back in action. Tuesday, 30th March. Game time, 7 p.m. sharp. With no fans in the stands.
No fans? Well, we're making our own party.
We're broadcasting live on Flow Grenada, channels 1000 and 1001.
And I'll be streaming that on my big screen TV, cooking up Pato Island.
Call Flow today to add your channel for only $20.
Well, it's mass with me and my family.
That's right. Support your 3-time Gold Cup qualifier, Team Grenada. For more info, call or WhatsApp 473-535-2090 or 440-9903. Sponsored by Glenelg Spring Water, Flow, and the Grenada Cooperative Bank.
Man, a real madman. Sunday, March 28th from 6 p.m. We're kicking off another massive Waggity Virtual Bingo as the March Madness deals continue. And this time, you can win $10,000 US. What? Yes, $10,000 US. And tickets are only $8 US. Hold up, $8 US? I tell all your waggy gone mad. In Grenada, tickets are available at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide and our main office on Brew Street Mall. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, March 28th, join the madness and enjoy all the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo, the new way to play bingo.
It's another exciting promotion, Vitamalt Golden Vault Promotion, which kicks off from Friday, March 5th and runs till Friday, April 30th. To enter in the Vitamalt Golden Vault Promotion, place 4 gold Vitamalt crowns with contact information in an envelope and deposit in Mac redemption boxes and win a staycation at La Luna, $1,000 grocery shopping spree, a tablet, a 55-inch smart TV. You can win $1,000 cash, a year's supply of Vitamalt, a laptop, and a 65-inch smart TV with surround sound. So get your drink on and win in the Vitamalt Golden Vault Promotion. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
I'm a winner, you are winner.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Welcome back. There is a plethora of information being circulated via social media and sometimes mainstream media about the vaccines and how they're affecting people. Although Minister for Health Nicholas Steele and his COVID team say that they understand the anxiety that the public may have, they're still urging people not to become too relaxed in relation to the protocol in place. According to Minister Steele, Grenada's numbers remain relatively low when compared with other Caribbean countries. This, he says, can be attributed to the misinformation that the public is being bombarded with. We hear more in this report.
According to the Minister for Health, Nicholas Steele, there's a level of anxiety from the public regarding the vaccination uptake, which he believes stems from the disinformation and misinformation being disseminated. This problem, he says, may have stemmed from Grenada's success rate in keeping COVID-19 at bay. And with no community spread, he believes persons may be a bit too relaxed.
Well, I think, yes, most definitely the misinformation, disinformation that's out there has certain people having a level of anxiety to take the vaccine. And also, quite possibly, we are victims of our own success here in that we've done a very good job at controlling COVID-19 and keeping COVID-19 out of Grenada as best as possible.
Steele made mention of Barbados' uptake, which is over 60,000, and with community spread present there, he is of the opinion that this is what has created that push for their people to be vaccinated.
Like Barbados, for instance, 61,000 people have been vaccinated. There is community spread of COVID-19 in Barbados at present. So I think that does add to individuals seeing and knowing of friends and family dying in the country itself, not abroad, in the country, does make a difference and does change people's urgency to take the vaccine.
The minister added too that although people throughout Grenada may feel relatively safe, there is the need for compliance to protocols in place.
It's two things. It's misinformation and disinformation, as well as people feeling relatively safe here in Grenada, which is why I keep saying, that level of safety that we feel is only dependent on the ministry being able to keep people out and people being 100% compliant with the various protocols, etc. And we have seen in the past that individuals have breached that, and therefore we need to recognize that that's a possibility again in the future.
Reporting for MTV News, I am Donella Hostin.
And the Health Minister Steele also took the opportunity to respond to Attorney-at-Law Anselm Clouden's statements regarding the possibility of making the vaccines mandatory within certain sectors. Minister Steele went on to say that there are institutions internationally that have made it mandatory for workers to be vaccinated, especially within the health sector.
Me saying that I believe that up to me that it should be mandatory in certain sectors, and Mr. Clouden jumping on that to use that as an opportunity to get on national TV, that's his decision. We have freedom of speech here in Grenada. There are institutions throughout the world right now that is mandatory in the healthcare sector in particular. In fact, it's seen as reckless not to. So he is the lawyer there, and he knows that there is an avenue. Thankfully, in Grenada, points of law are not tested in a public forum, but in the courts.
And according to the minister, as Minister for Health, he has a mandate to keep the citizens of this country safe. The membership of the NDC Carriacou and Petit Martinique constituency branch re-elected Tevin Andrews as a caretaker candidate to contest the next general election. Tevin Andrews spoke to MTV News about being re-elected. He says he believes Carriacou and Petit Martinique need a change, and he is that change.
Tevin Andrews of the National Democratic Congress has been re-elected as the caretaker for Carriacou and Petit Martinique. On Monday, he was elected to represent the party at the upcoming election. Tevin Andrews is the National Democratic Congress caretaker for Carriacou and Petit Martinique, former chairman of the National Youth Arm of the NDC, and branch chairman of Carriacou and Petit Martinique constituency. Andrews spoke to MTV News about his role as caretaker for the NDC.
Well, my role as caretaker is basically to be that representative of the NDC in the constituency, to be that pallbearer, if you want to put it that way, for the National Democratic Congress, and to ensure that the NDC's image and brand continue to resonate among the people of the constituency, to be the main organizer, the chief organizer, to get the necessary political work done. But interestingly, since the last elections of 2018, I never stopped campaigning.
Andrews says he has always been about the people of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, and work is always being done.
I've always been on the ground with the people. And I'm not only about the hard politics in terms of the green and yellow, but we have also been doing a number of things on the ground, whether it's assisting people to repair their homes, assisting young people to go to school at the TAMCC or NULO or at the primary and secondary level. So we have been doing some of those things, assisting the elderly, putting on functions to assist the elderly, whether it's to make shoppings or to help take care of them and different things.
He encouraged the National Democratic Congress supporters to become members of the party.
Well, let me just put it this way. First of all, I want to thank the members of the NDC Carriacou and Petit Martinique constituency branch for electing me as a caretaker candidate in going forward for the next election. And of course, encourage the NDC supporters and anyone out there who are interested in assisting in one way or the other to become a member of the NDC. It is one thing for you to be a supporter, it's another for you to become a member.
Andrews is contesting in Carriacou and Petit Martinique seat for the National Democratic Congress in the next election, June 2023. Nikita Hostin, MTV News.
MTV News for the 24th of March. Still ahead, regional news roundup and sporting highlights. We'll be right back.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. To grow with us, save with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
We promised you, and now it's time to deliver. St. Louis UPVC is finally open for business. Look for the blue building marked St. Louis UPVC number 21 Frequenter Industrial Park. At St. Louis UPVC, we manufacture durable push-up windows, sliding windows, projected windows, and casement windows. You can also purchase sliding doors. Our products are manufactured with up to half-inch impact glass, with 21 different types of glass to choose from. Windows can be customized to your specifications. Free delivery island-wide. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Feel free to call us at 439-6538 for more information.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Man, a real madman. Sunday, March 28th from 6 p.m. We're kicking off another massive Waggity Virtual Bingo as the March Madness deals continue. And this time, you can win $10,000 US. What? Yes, $10,000 US. And tickets are only $8 US. Hold up, $8 US? I tell all your Waggy gone mad. In Grenada, tickets are available at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide and our main office on Grove Street Mall. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, March 28th, join the madness and enjoy all the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo, the new way to play bingo.
It's another exciting promotion. Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion, which kicks off from Friday, March 5th and runs till Friday, April 30th. To enter in the Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion, place 4 gold Vitamalt crowns with contact information in an envelope and deposit in Mac redemption boxes and win a staycation at La Luna, $1,000 grocery shopping spree, a tablet, a 55-inch smart TV. You can win $1,000 cash, a year's supply of Vitamalt, a laptop, and a 65-inch smart TV with surround sound. So get your drink on and win in the Vitamalt Golden Vault promotion. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally.
Tick, tock, toe. I win.
Feel like a big kid again when you play NLA's new scratch game, Tic-Tac-Toe. It's instant cash on the go. Reveal 3 X's or 3 O's in the same row, column, or diagonally, and win the prizes shown, or as much as $5,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play. Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Give me a tic-tac-toe, please.
Tic-tac-toe, please.
Health-wise, and MTV News comes to you compliments Sunrise Diagnostic Center.
Need quality medical service, professional and warm laboratory experience? Tired of waiting days for your lab results to make diagnosis? You have found your solution at Sunrise Diagnostic Center, located at Unit Number 9, New NIS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, and Canal Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, in the hub of the town, catering to your medical needs. Private, accurate, and confidential laboratory service with same-day results. Walk in or schedule your ultrasound with results with 24 to 48 hours. Our opening hours in St. George's are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Canal Road, Mondays to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Open on Sundays and public holidays for emergency calls only. 24-hour on-call service is available for emergency laboratory purposes. We meet you where you are, home or office. Special group rates are available. For more information, you can contact us today.
For today's Health Wise, Troy Gill speaks with Chef Belinda from Flavors of Grenada at the beautiful and historic Tower Estate in St. Paul's on the importance of eating local foods and preparing healthy, nutritious meals while encouraging the nation's youth to invest in agriculture.
eating local, but fruits and vegetables is definitely what we want to focus on moving into the future, because it keeps our bodies sustained with all the nutrients that we would need. And buying local also, of course, gives back to the community and the environment, because we eat local and then we compost and we put it back into the ground, and then it starts all over again. And I think it's important for us to start with the youth and make sure that they going in the right direction as far as how they eat, because how they eat and what they eat is important for the way they think and develop. As a chef, just the flavor of eating local or eating fresh ingredients just heightens. And as I mentioned, the nutritional value growing. I think that the importance for as a chef to prepare something local is, again, about enhancing all the flavors, getting all the flavors into the food. We focus on Flavors of Grenada. We focus on training young people how to eat. And in turn, it'll kind of spill over into the rest of the family. And our fruits, and my advice is to continue to utilize the fruits and vegetables that are right there in your backyard. Every one of us just about has a banana tree in our yard. So focus right there on healthy snacks for the youth, because again, this spurs their memory and their thinking and their learning experience. So it's important to put in good, healthy things. And during the pandemic, as you mentioned, it was a time when everybody realized that this is what we need to be focusing on. And if anything positive does come out of this pandemic, that should be one of them, that we need to definitely stick with the agriculture, plant a garden, plant a couple of things in your garden, and harvest your garden and utilize that food. And make sure that you stay away from pesticides as well. That's also important to stay healthy.
And still to come, in regional news roundup, St. Lucia and Barbados get ready to welcome cruise ships in July. We'll also have the latest sporting highlights. Stay with us.
Health-wise at MTV News came to you compliments Sunrise Diagnostic Center.
Need quality medical service, professional and warm laboratory experience? Tired of waiting days for your lab results to make diagnosis? You have found your solution at Sunrise Diagnostic Center, located at Unit Number 9, New NIS Building, Melville Street, St. George's, and Canal Road, Grenville, St. Andrew, in the hub of the town, catering to your medical needs. Private, accurate, and confidential laboratory service with same-day results. Walk in or schedule your ultrasound with results with 24 to 48 hours. Our opening hours in St. George's are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Canal Road, Mondays to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Open on Sundays and public holidays for emergency calls only. 24-hour on-call service is available for emergency laboratory purposes. We meet you where you are, home or office. Special group rates are available. For more information, you can contact us today.
The third segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Arizo Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Arizo. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Arizo Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
It's now time for the Regional News Roundup.
Good evening, this is the Regional Roundup. I am Joseph McKee-Smith. We begin in Jamaica, where the St. Anne police have arrested a pastor who was seen disrespecting the Prime Minister in a video circulating on social media. The pastor, identified as Peter Chambers, was also held for possession of a large sum of money he couldn't account for. Chambers was seen on video disputing the new measures imposed on churches as part of the Andrew Holness administration's efforts to contain the spread of COVID-19 on the island. The video shows the pastor saying the Prime Minister has to go down. He accused Prime Minister Holness of attacking and opposing the church. Following an early morning raid, the pastor was detained after members of the security forces seized over $4,000 and more than 2,000 British pounds. St. Lucia is gearing up to welcome its first international cruise ship since closure to the sector amid the global COVID-19 pandemic a year ago. The St. Lucia Tourism Authority said in a statement on Monday that following considerable dialogue with local authorities, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line decided that the island will be a port of call in a mid-July itinerary that will see the Celebrity Millennium cruise ship make its first voyage of the season to the destination, as well as to sister islands and home ports of St. Martin and Barbados on its southern Caribbean route. St. Lucia's Tourism Minister Dominic Fede said they are enthusiastic that the advent of science and technology amid this pandemic, they can prepare for a silver lining. Preliminary discussions with Royal Caribbean include a commitment that both passengers and crew over the age of 18 years would all have been vaccinated, full compliance to pre-arrival COVID-19 testing, and that tour operations would be conducted within a green corridor. Additionally, all persons disembarking would be subject to standard protocols of wearing a face mask, physical distancing, and sanitizing. A new double mutant variant of the coronavirus has been detected from samples collected in India. Officials are checking if the variant, where two mutations come together in the same virus, may be more infectious or less affected by vaccines. Over 10,000 samples from 18 Indian states also showed up, 771 cases of known variants, 736 of the UK, 34 of the South African, and 1 Brazilian. Officials say the variants are not linked to a spike in cases in India. And finally, President Joe Biden has vowed to take common sense steps to crack down on firearms following 2 mass shootings in the U.S. in less than a week. He renewed his call to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines and urged Congress to pass bills that would end loopholes in background checks. Mr. Biden was speaking a day after 10 people were shot dead in a Colorado grocery store. 8 people were killed inside spas in Georgia last week. And that's it for your Regional Roundup. I am Joseph McKee-Smith.
We'll have more news coming up for you for this Wednesday evening, right after the break.
The third segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
Sport is next.
Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
There is something new to the classic Westerhall rum look. Westerhall Estate Rum. What's your number? Drink responsibly.
Man, a real madman. Sunday, March 28th from 6 p.m. We're kicking off another massive Waggity Virtual Bingo as the March Madness deals continue. And this time, you can win $10,000. What? Yes, $10,000. And tickets are only $8. Hold up, $8? I tell all your waggy gone mad. In Grenada, tickets are available at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide and our main office on Brew Street Mall. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Sunday, March 28th, join the madness and enjoy all the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo, the new way to play bingo.
I'm Benjamin Etienne. My name is Christian Thomas. My name is Christian James. My position is centre forward, play central midfield, and I play right back for the Grenada men's senior team. I would like to urge every Grenadian to support the Grenada national team on 30th of March in our first home game against USVI in the World Cup qualifiers. They are not able to join us at the Grenada National Stadium, but you can watch our live match on Flow Pay-Per-View, channels 1000, 1001. Support Team Grenada. Support Team Grenada. 473.
Every action we take impacts the lives of others around us. The Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative, GCPI, has been working with Grenadian organizations to impact communities directly. Giving back to communities we serve is fundamental to the way we do business. And every year, more lives are touched across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique in education, sports, health, infrastructure, social services, and beyond. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Peace of mind comes from knowing that your family is safe and financially secure. For your peace of mind and theirs, plan ahead. Beacon's Rest Easy policy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada, imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one lotto ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money bag symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch in stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
'Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
Coming up in sport, Kyle Mayers strikes twice to keep West Indies in the hunt for victory. Stay with us.
Ricky's Bobcat and Waste Disposal Services cleans, disinfects, and repairs septic tanks, grease traps, and drains. They also repair pipes and rent portable toilets. Professionals with more than 25 years' experience. So don't hesitate to call them when you have a problem. 443-2809 or 420-5069. They offer 24-hour service. Ricky's Bobcat and Waste Disposal Services. With God, all things are possible. They can move mountains.
Now we have the sporting highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. President of the Grenada Football Association, Jenny Joseph, met with the Spice Boys senior men's national team on Saturday, March 20th at the Morris Bishop International Airport. The team was leaving for El Salvador to compete in the first round of the 2022 FIFA World Cup CONCACAF qualifiers. Joseph says since their departure, the feedback he's been getting is good.
Discipline, punctuality, willingness to follow instructions, and as the coach indicated to me, I hope I'm not breaking a secret, he is already seeing improvement, not just with these things I mentioned, but also in your technique and other things. I just want to quickly say on behalf of the Grenada Football Association, as the coach said in an interview recently, this is a journey with a first step. Let us not use the game that's coming up as the end of that process. I am confident in myself that you guys will surprise the world on the 25th of March when you play against El Salvador. It's no different to any other game. As a former player myself, I know sometimes we are intimidated by ranks and the names of the team, but you start with the same 11 players. You start with the same ball that has the same circumference, one referee and 2 other officials. And it means that as often as you do not concede, you are in with a chance to win.
FIFA has banned ex-president Sepp Blatter from football until 2028 after giving him a new suspension of 6 years and 8 months. Former FIFA General Secretary Jamon Valek has received a similar ban, with both also being fined £780,000. The new bans start when the current suspension of 85-year-old Blatter and Valek, 60, end in October of 2021 and October of 2025 respectively. A FIFA statement said, and I quote, "The investigations into the Mr. Blatter and Valek covered various charges, in particular concerning bonus payments concerning FIFA competitions that were paid to top FIFA management officials, various amendments and extension of employment contracts, as well as reimbursement by FIFA of private legal costs in the case of Mr. Valek." With St. Lucia withdrawing from the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, their players have not been officially informed that they will not be playing Nicaragua in their hometown tomorrow. Caribbean Football Union sources told Sportsmax TV today that FIFA has confirmed that St. Lucia has withdrawn from the qualifiers, but no reason was given. Sportsmax says several calls to STLA today were not answered, and calls to the technical director Seth Pod also went unanswered. However, Piton Boys midfielder Zane Pierre has revealed that the players are in the dark as it relates to the World Cup qualifiers. In the hunt for victory, seam bowler Kyle Mayers captured his first Test wickets to break a century partnership which kept West Indies' chances alive on the third day of the first Sanders Test match on Tuesday at Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, with Sri Lanka on 174 1.5 hours after T. Myers produced two brilliant outswingers to remove Oshada Fernando for 91 with his first delivery and then Danish Chandimal for 4 in his next over. Both were caught behind by keeper Joshua Da Silva. And that has brought us to the end of MTV's Evening Sports. I am Rachel Bain.
The latest in sport. When we return, we'll take a look at the public forecast information, then have a recap of the headlines.
MTV Weather is brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
To avoid the inconvenience of disconnection, know your due date. It is the deadline date by which your bill must be paid every month to keep your account current. Your due date is printed on your bill.
Good Wednesday evening views, and with the nighttime weather forecast, I'm meteorologist Wayne Williams. After a sunny start to the day, we did see an increase in cloudiness in the afternoon, but those clouds were upper level, so of course you wouldn't expect any rainfall from them. Trinidad did see some scattered showers, however, while the remainder of the Eastern Caribbean also enjoyed brilliant sunshine. We can see that area of upper level clouds as it moved across from the southwest to the northeast across the region. We do have some very shallow patches of low level clouds with some moisture in it. We may see one or two very early sprinkles tonight. By and large, however, the forecast for Wednesday night is for partly cloudy conditions. Minimum temperature of 24, east-northeast lead easterly winds would continue to blow between 10 and 22 miles per hour. Generally fair skies on Thursday as that cloudiness continues to dissipate slowly. Winds will be northeast lead easterly 12 to 24 miles per hour with moderate seas. 6 to 8 foot waves continue in open waters. Sunrise 6:07, sunset 6:18. Another hot day 33 would continue to feel like 38 with extreme UV index, a minimum temperature of 24. The moonrise is at 3:35 in the afternoon. It's going to set at 4:30 in the morning. Fair conditions in Port of Spain, partly sunny in Bridgetown. Sunshine continues in Kingston. Miami is going to be partly cloudy. Rain again in both New York and London. Here at home, generally fair skies for the start of the weekend, but becoming increasingly sunny throughout the weekend, the latter part of the weekend with gusty winds continuing. That's it for me for Wednesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Thursday.
MTV Weather was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now for a recap of the headlines. Lead negotiator for government says current industrial action by public workers won't change the fact that government cannot pay increases at this time. Technical and Allied Workers Union meet with the management of the Grenada Airports Authority on saving jobs during financial crisis. Poultry farmers ask retailers to empathize as the cost of feed increases. And in sport, President of the Grenada Football Association impressed with Spice Boys' preparation for qualifier in El Salvador. We've had details to those and other stories, and also public forecast information for you for this evening, Wednesday, the 24th of March. Thank you for viewing along with the rest of the news team. I'm Tony Julian, wishing you a great night.